Few people on the terrace of the Imperial Hotel, Mount Victoria, would know that just down the road, a little picture palace is lacing up for the afternoon matinee. Or that Mount Vic Flicks has been running now for 27 years. Oh, here's the ticket roll. Look at that.
There you go. Well, we pay our tickets.
Isn't that fantastic? Wonderful. Are you going to set it up now?
Nah, that's the till. Yeah. Now we've got to quick get into the queue for the candy bar. Quick!
All looks good. The usual stocking up before the movie begins. Oh, chop tops.
Oh, yes.
No, I'm getting the snacks.
But there's a cloud hanging over this little theatre.
Milk and sugar in the teas?
It's due to close July the 7th.
The best thing.
So now my hair's up.
In a few weeks.
Devonshire tea.
She's ready. That's
Oh, yeah.
Real cream and proper cups. Proper cups.
Do any of you patrons have any thoughts on why a single screen like this is a really special thing? Because
It's old school.
I
It is
come
so
from Avoca Beach. We have a single screen, and they want to turn it into a multiplex of five screens.
No! It's tacky. It's commercial. It's
There's no vibe.
American.
Where's the vibe?
Yeah.
No,
That's
this
exactly
is
right.
this is how this is the original home theatre experience.
Do you agree, younger generation?
I'm a bit weird, but I love it. I think that there's more of a vibe, a bit more character, a bit more.
And that vibe's precious, isn't it?
It is. It so is. It's
Unique. It's very
yeah.
warm and
It's
cosy.
unique.
These are essential.
Are they? What
You
are
can
they?
still roll your Jaffas down the aisle.
Oh, Jaffas. What's pushing you to close, Ron?
Well, basically we want to retire after 26 years, and we'd like somebody else to come in if they can and run the plant and equipment and run the show.
So we dearly hope that someone will come along and rescue us. I love this place.
Good.
Yeah.
Ron, you, I guess, have to get going.
Yes.
Ron and Deanne certainly deserve a rest after 27 years. When you run a theatre the way they do, you're outside after every show to talk about the movie and say goodbye. You're also charging the lowest possible price. It's just $9 for seniors. And you don't even have to fumble for your card. Oh, look at you in there. To prove your eligibility.
I just look out the window here and go, oh yes, enough wrinkles.
So that works instead of a senior's card.
But also economics up to a point, lack of attendances. We feel there's various reasons, although we've not been able to ever establish what the reason is, that the attendances have been slowly dropping. We've got some ideas, but that's the situation.
That seems so strange given the passion that I've just witnessed. Wow. So I asked Ron if I could challenge the incoming matinee audience. Sure, he said.
We certainly don't want to. Very sad.
But now, why is there no Friends of the Theatre? Why isn't anybody doing something about this?
I'd like to know.
I mean, surely, we even had a Friends of the Theatre at Avoca Beach, and I'm just wondering, you know, is there any thought of doing anything to help the possibility of keeping it going? Has anybody given any thought to that?
We are going to take it up with the council.
Good.
The community should raise the money to digitise it, and it can stay an art house theatre.
That's good, yeah.
They've done the same thing at Rubbo on the south coast,
Yeah.
which is an art house theatre. And
That's right.
It's owned by the community, and they've raised the money.
Would it be worth asking how many people, or taking a hands up, how many people would be willing to be on a committee or do something
Good, I will.
constructive?
Excuse me, everyone. This lady at the back has very cleverly focused the problem and said, hands up.
Whether anyone would be willing, or how many of us would be willing to actually sit on a committee or take part in some kind of action.
Yes.
And to give our names, or leave our names with Diane, or maybe with...
All right, so before you leave,
please leave your names and contact details with Val?
Or with Ron. Or
With Ron, and is that all right, Ron? Good. Well, that's great. What a wonderful response.
Yeah. I'm so behind it.
You're what?
I'm so behind it.
You're so behind it.
Yes, you know, we've got global email lists.
I heard on the ABC they said they needed 10,000, so that's why I was hoping.
Really? Were you prepared to donate 10,000?
Oh, I would have, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, well, I would have my name up.
It's not okay.
When it was all 35mm, it's sort of understandable that the single screen was at the bottom of the food chain. With prints like these costing $3,000 each, it was easy to get left out. With digital, there's no print cost, and so everything should be better.
What they're saying is that in due time we should equip with the new digital system to keep pace with industry standards, which is fine, but how do you pay for it? Because the film companies have got you locked out as an independent. You can't do 4-week policy films in an independent screen, single screen. You just can't run one film for 4 weeks.
No.
You're screening to 1 or 2 people. It's hopeless. And you can't make money, so therefore you can't survive, therefore you can't pay your digital projector off.
As people came out of the film and made good on their promise to help by signing up,
No, it's not closing off.
Let's all of us get in. We're just getting some names and addresses. I mean, I think that's a good start.
I tried to get my head around the catch-22, which is forcing country cinemas like this and ours to become multiplexes.
Yeah, so this is all about people leaving their names to...
It may not be the intention, but by dictating that a film must run for X number of days at Y number of screenings per day, whether there's an audience in the theatre or not, that unfairly favours the multiplex, obviously.
And that's what kills off the independents, because the multiplex has a hold, because they get everything first, because they're prepared to do all the policy sessions as demanded by the film distributors.
Yeah. And of course, with all those screens, they can put the film in and run it continuously for 4 weeks.
That's right. They can stick it in a back room if they like when it's petered out.
Yeah.
And just finish the 4th week in a 50-seat screen.
Yeah.
We can't do that. We can't move the film over anywhere.
Nowhere to move it to.
Nowhere to move it to, exactly.
If you had the power to make the changes necessary, what would you propose to the Minister?
I think it just should be a flat film rental rate, flat percentage. Forget the number of weeks, forget the minimum guarantees. Flat percentage of your box office, whatever it might be. It might be 35, might be 40.
Yeah.
And let the exhibitor make the decision as to when the film's finished at his theatre.
Yeah, when it's had enough.
When it's had enough, then move it on. With the digital, there shouldn't be any issues whatsoever. So there's no print costs involved.
And should it be a descending percentage, like so much for the first week? Or?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As it is now, isn't it?
The longer it runs on, the lower the percentage.
Yeah.
And I think that the film distributors would do very well.
It's closing because the people aren't coming here.
Well, but people haven't, the penny hasn't dropped, and it won't perhaps until it does close. But we have to do what
many cinemas have closed.
Yes, but all over the country, film clubs are springing up. There is a need for this type of event.
Of course there is, yeah. But the thing is, if people don't come week in, week out, and the cinema closes, it's just basic economics.
Exactly.
And as Ron has pointed out, the installation equipment is anything up to $100,000.
Yeah.
What it requires is not only people to come here and go to the cinema, but actually put some of their own cash in. So how many people are prepared to put money into it?
I would.
Yeah, so would I. And what we need is a lot of people to do that.
Yeah.
And also then to run it.
Well, did you leave your name?
Yeah, of course I did. Yeah.
Good.
Good. Well, let's hope something comes.
No, they're not dinosaurs, single screens. A place that says goodbye to you at the door. That's a dream time place. That's a sacred site.